So, UK falls to 22nd in Europe for LGBTQ plus rights, and it's branded as shameful. The UK has fallen to 22nd out of 49 nations in ILGA Europe Rainbow Map. This places the UK significantly lower than its previous ranking, which was 18. So it's dropped 4 places, excuse me. Topped in the index of 2015, and it now scores an overall 44%, landing just above the Europe-wide average. Campaigners from organisers like Stonewall have expressed major concern, describing the continued decline as a wake-up call and a cause for national shame. It is a national shame. It just shows that hate and right wing are on the rise in this country. The key factors behind the decline. The sharp drop of the UK standing is primarily tied to policies, stagnation, a lack of progress on planned reforms, and significant changes in the legal framework for trans and non-binary individuals. For example, the Equalities Act last year with the High Court ruling, Supreme Court ruling. The Supreme Court ruling on sex, a major catalyst for a drop was the Supreme Court ruling determining that the term woman and man and sex under the Equality Acts refers strictly to biological sex. Coincidentally, individuals with a gender recognition certificate, GRC, are not fully recognized as their affirmed gender across various areas of public life, which is ridiculous. I have a GRC and I have my birth certificate changed, so there's no actual way of enforcing this law. It's just pure hate. That's all that this was based off. So let's read on. Legal gender recognition and percentage. In addition, the restrictions stemming from the Supreme Court decision, High Court ruling, determined that trans men cannot be automatically registered as the parent or father of their children, further lowering the UK's legal recognition score. Stall conversion practices banned. UK government has reportedly delayed or shelved long-promised legislation to ban conversion practices. Advocacy coalition note that every day without a ban leaves vulnerable people exposed to harm. Yes, so they said a bit. They said this in the King's speech. So the quicker they do this, the better. So they are moving on that. Healthcare bottlenecks. Campaigners point to excessive waiting times for trans-specific healthcare and restrictions placed under gender-affirming treatment for youth outside of highly rigid research frameworks. Yeah, it is absolutely. It's actually been proven countless times that it has really beneficial. It really helps people beneficially in the long term, and it's reversible. Asylum and intersex protections. The UK scored poorly regarding protections for LGBTQ plus asylum seekers, failing 5 out of 6 criteria and scored 0 on measures safeguarding the bodily integrity of intersex individuals. So there's no laws in place to protect intersex people, and they're always going to be discriminated against on everyday life, just for anything. So when they were looking in the like the rankings and stuff like that, Spain is ranked number 1 in Europe at the moment for the LGBTQ plus rights. Malta comes in second. Western European neighbour Ireland scored 61. United Kingdom second worst in Europe, ahead of only Italy. So we are technically, other than Italy, we are bottom, and Italy has a score of 24. So while the UK continues to score well on freedom of assembly, expression, and civil society space, advocacy groups warn that political inaction and legal rollbacks are steadily eroding the country's international reputation as a human rights leader. This country isn't a human rights leader no more. If you would like to explore this topic further, please let me know. Blah blah blah. To look into Pacific. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, no, totally. It's absolutely disgusting how our rights have been. We have rights one day, and then the next day they're going to be taken away from us. They were perfectly fine before. Not, I wouldn't say perfect, but they were a hell of a lot better than what they are now. The rise of the right wing is obviously helping this, along with Trump as well. I think he has a big thing to do with this. I think they took back our rights so that they can get deals with America on trade and stuff like that, because tariffs and things. I'm hoping that in the near future and in time that things will get better for us. They will get better for us, but I'm hoping it will be sooner rather than later. I'm hoping because the government have yet to bring out the equalities that they haven't brought out. They said they'll do that at the end of the local elections, so they've yet to do that. So we'll see what's happening. At the moment, it's like a circus in Parliament, so I think it's been shelved for the time being, which is good. Let's not rush into things. I think they should just tear it up, rip it up, and put everything back how it was. It was a kangaroo court that judged on that Equalities Act in the Supreme Court, and hopefully things will get better for us. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe, and until next time, take care.